Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Pocket Razors channel, and welcome to another Thursday Night Live. That's right, number 13, lucky number 13 in a row. No gaps, no misses. Right on. I didn't know we'd ever get to this point. But welcome. Glad to have you guys here. How's everybody doing tonight? Looks like we just got a few hanging around. What have we got going on? Had Mr. Broke Ass Knives in here earlier. How you doing there, Mr. Longbone? What's going on? Beefer, how are you? Welcome. How you doing? Good to have you guys in here. Looks like we're back to our typical slower start here again this week with all the other Blade Show guys back from Blade Show and kicking their lives back up this week. Glad to have you guys here. How you guys doing? Welcome. J-Dub, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. What's going on? Right on. Marco, welcome. How you doing, sir? Great to have you in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys doing tonight? Anything exciting going on? Just kicking it, chilling, getting home, working? What's going on? Rayleigh, hi. How are you, dear? Glad to have you here. Told you 12 minutes I'd be here. Right on. Sterling, how are you? Good to have you in here. Ooh, thank you, Sterling. Appreciate that. Appreciate the subscription. Love it. Thank you, thank you. We're gaining a little ground. Subscriptions are starting to add up a little bit. Appreciate all that help. Who else we got in here? Napster Ninja, welcome. How you doing? You are doing PT exercises. Good on you. Welcome. Kind of winging it a little bit. Not a whole lot. Don't have a whole lot going on tonight, which will probably turn into a whole lot, but you never know. We just kick back and relax for a little bit. Chat about some fun stuff. What do we got? Looks like everything's coming through on the other end, all right. Very cool. Nothing screaming back over here. That's always a good thing. Right on. Do. What do we got? Kunwu Padre regular and X-Bar crosslock, both in stock, and 3 flavors, including reverse tuck, says Sterling Stoots. Right on. Delaney, how you doing, sir? Welcome. Here's old Delaney. Hey, look, they're working again this week. Right on. Very cool. Talk about Delaney here in just a little bit. He hooked us up with some good information. Right on. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable, everybody. Great to have you here. Welcome on Thursday the 13th with our episode number 13 on our live stream. Right on. Very cool. What do we got going on? For all you guys kind of trickling in, mention a few things for you. We do have episode 4 of Pocket Talk scheduled. Gonna do it this Saturday. That is with said Stevie. And I'll grab this for you here. Get that thrown in there. So it's going to be episode number 4 of Pocket Talk. I'm throwing the link in right there. And it's going to be this Saturday. What is it? Saturday, what, the 15th? Saturday the 15th at 10 a.m. right here on the Pocket Razors channel. Come on and hang out and share a little bit of our really fun sit down that we had. Been a few weeks ago now with Mr. Said Stevie. Another really fun conversation. Excited for you guys to get a chance to check that out. I sure enjoyed doing it. Hey, right, there we go. There's a man who knows what he's talking about. There you go. Broke as knives. It is going to be a good one, Stevie. It's always a hoot. You nailed it. Yep. And going to be a good one. Hope to see you guys there. We were able to schedule a little bit earlier in the day instead of doing them so late. So hopefully that'll help out, especially some of the East Coast folk. Really enjoy having you there. Come hang out for a couple hours and listen to us jabber. So, known Stevie a minute, and he's always a good time. So, yeah, who else we got running in here? Right on. Sterling, welcome. Palmer, how you doing, my man? What's up with you? You just running around, stirring it up? You been over there working over Cole lately? So getting him all wound up again? What have you been up to, Palmer? Right on. Let's see here. But yeah, this Saturday we got that scheduled up, so come check that out. Pocket Talk, episode 4, with our very special guest, Mr. Said Stevie, and yeah, come check it out. Getting a little bit closer to let me get this out there. There we go. Getting a little bit closer to Overland Expo coming up. What are we? A couple weekends away now. Let's see. No, 2 weekends. 3 weekends from now. Not this weekend. 2 weeks from today. I'll be there. Actually, I guess. But yeah, come on out. And what do we got? Let's see if we can't throw it up there. Oh, there's a little table shot. I was actually going for that button right there. But yeah, for Overland Expo coming up June 28th, 30th. Been talking about that a little bit every week. We'll circle back, talk about it in a few as well. But here's some of that info for you early birds coming on in here. But yeah, if you're at all interested, coming in and hanging out on that, by all means, please send me an email, pocketrazors@gmail.com, or shoot me an Instagram message, pocket_razors over on Instagram. And let me know if you're planning on coming, attending the event. Specifically, if you would like to try to get together and be part of a knife meetup, but you're not planning on attending the event, that's what I really need to know. Of the people that have reached out so far, throwing the link in for that Overland Expo right there for you guys to go check this page out right here that we got up on the screen. But have not had anybody that's reached out yet that is wanting to not attend the event. So unless we get some pretty good interest here in the next week or so, probably will not do an off-property meetup while we're there. Have a handful of people that are expressing some interest in trying to put together their plans to be there and come and at least attend one day or the other. So I say there's a pretty good chance we are going to be hanging out and able to meet up and hook up with you guys during the event. They're going to come and join. But yeah, make sure you let me know if you're interested. Coming for sure. Going to try. To kind of make it easier to try to get some stuff laid out and planned. What do we got there? Alrighty. Well, Palmer, what are you getting ready? Cars ready for some little shows locally. Cool. Very cool. It's always fun getting them ready. What kind of cars are you going to be taking to the shows there, Palmer? Right on, right on. There's Mr. Delaney. Where did I put it, Delaney? Here it is right here. I'm going to throw this down on the table here. A little bit bigger item. But Mr. Delaney and I were chatting here a while back about our sharpening. Hey, Marco David Garcia Varela, welcome. Good to have you here. Good to see you again. But Mr. Delaney was kind enough, and we've been chatting back and forth about our sharpening. We both have the Work Sharp Pro PA systems. For those that have them, as nice as the systems are, they didn't really have an included case. And Delaney was kind enough, when I saw a picture he shared with me, to share this case. This is off of Etsy. I'm sorry, I forgot to get the link ready. I believe it's right here. These guys put these little cases together, and they're just little husky cases, but they come with your inserts already. And what I really like about them is it gives you a place to keep your plates on these little slots right in here. Keep those organized. I don't just throw mine around. I don't like to contaminate one plate to the other. Gives you a chance to put your plate holder off of the machine. Has a dedicated spot to go in there. Your angle gauge, your little prop, room for some other little goodies. But this showed up here since the last live, and was able to get that put together. Also got some other goodies he told me about. Some extra blank plates, or platens, as I tend to call them. I'm not sure what everybody calls them, but those are going to be cool. Be able to use the diamond films, diamond lapping films, polishing films, whatever you call them. I kind of think of it as a lapping film. But those are going to allow us to go beyond currently where the work sharp setup lets you go, and be able to do similar stuff, hopefully, like I can with the Wicked Edge, where we'll be able to take those all out to a polished dropped edge, right down to a 1/4 micron. So looking forward to those showing up. Hopefully those will get here this week, early next week. So let's see. Did I miss anybody else coming in here? But yeah, a little shout out to Delaney. Thank you so much for the sharing the information, and it's really cool that got here. So Kathleen, good evening, dear. How are you doing? Good to see you in here. So Delaney, those were basically the plates that were in there. Those are all of the available plates from Worksharp, is what's in there, that I'd already had. Those other plates, like I was just mentioning a minute ago, still haven't seen those yet. I need to check on the tracking. Didn't do that before I got on here, but hopefully they're not far out. Ordered them at the same time, so hopefully it's just a bit of a shipping delay in comparison to the case. So, Greg Vanderlip, how you doing? Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Right on. Everybody saying hi to everybody. I love it. So, you guys got big plans for your upcoming weekend? I got one more day at the grindstone, and then we're going to try to get out of here and get away for a little bit over the weekend. Nothing too crazy. Next 3 weekends got plans. Hopefully, we're going to do a little camping the weekend after this, and then I'll be up at Overland Expo that following weekend that we were just talking about, and be camping out there. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Hopefully, you guys got some fun plans coming up on your weekend. Right on. Look at you guys. You guys just crushed the thumbs up like button on here. I appreciate it. It's awesome. Um, Means a lot. You guys just walk in and crush that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Got Greg coming in there. How many have we got in? About 13 trickling in. Yeah, I bet our other live buddies are still playing around. So, yeah, looks like Lefty's still going. Bob's still going. There we go. We'll just chill out and relax for a little bit. So, right on. Yeah, let's look at the old notes here. You guys want to start throwing out some pocket checks? Let's do that. Get them down. Maybe kind of slow roll through them here, and gives me a little bit of time to not screw them up too awful bad. So, all right. So we talked about Expo again. Get us a little pocket check going out there. So, right on. So, hey, we're kind of mentioning cool stuff. For those of you that were not aware, here a few weeks back, did a channel chat with Big Red EDC, and had a lot of fun doing that. he has got that posted up over on his channel. That is the Big Red EDC channel chat number 53. And I had a great time doing that with him. Please get over to Big Red's channel. Check that out, or at the very least, get over to Big Red's channel and just go patronize him a little bit, please. He's a super human being, got a wonderful channel, and very much like it if you'd throw him some love and support as well, please. That would be outstanding. What do we got? Do. What are we jabbering about? Car show and hitting the track. Very cool. You are all over it. Palmer has excitement right and left. Showing cars and hitting the racetrack. Very cool. Jade Korskinen, how are you, sir? Welcome. So, yeah, pocket cutting time. That's right. Start throwing some pocket checks out. Let me know what the razors in your pocket were. Any other interesting stuff in your pockets today? Love it. Adventure Man, welcome. How you doing? It's great to have you here. Come on in. Put your feet up. Hang around for a little bit. Right on. Slim Tissue, welcome, sir. Great to see you in here. How are you? So, Mr. Slim Tissue's got some amazing stuff in his collection. Right on. Ooh, righty. J-Dub's already thrown out a little pocket check there. His pocket razors were the Bug Out, the Ohm, and his first day with a Lynch pry bar. Right on. What did you think of that Lynch pry bar, J-Dub? Of all the cool knives and carry stuff that I've got, I still haven't really done any pry bars yet, but I've been looking at some of the Lynch ones. Definitely want to get some of those added in. Certainly get them in the bags, a couple of pouches, truck, that kind of stuff. Get a couple of those floating around. That would be outstanding. Love to know how your first day carry with your Lynch pry bar went. There we go. Mr. Delaney's throwing down. He's got the Wee Nar, little Kaiser polished DLC and purple haze fat carbon. Beautiful. The Teal Designs pry bar, the Nightcore EDC 35, the Palm pepper spray, and a SIG P3. Can slow down, talk, Mark. And the SIG P365. Why am I struggling with SIG tonight? That's crazy. So, love those SIGs, man. Right on. Here we go. Coolio. So, Adventure Man, he's carrying the Wee Knives titanium pry bar every day. Very cool. Very cool. Right on. Okay. But yeah, get over, check out Big Red's channel. So, imagine you guys have probably been hearing here the last day or so some other channels. Got a little bit of the controversy going around. Been having some giveaway issues on some different channels. So far that I know of, I've not had any here. But I'll tell you, it's just some people out there just being scammers and cheaters, and in my opinion, thieves and stealers, not playing by the rule. Just using multiple accounts and doing devious crap, and I'll tell you, I'm relatively new to this, and say as far as I know, I've not had any problems, but been a couple of people out in the community out there, and that just haven't been doing very, very nice things. Well, let's see. We got some more people rolling in here. Hey, welcome. What do we got going on? Here we go. Jada, when I need it, the Lynch will be a lifesaver. Until then, it's nice and light, and it's red, white, and blue. Sexiness. Absolutely. I love it. Later, Palmer. Have a good one. El Cap, how are you, sir? Welcome. Great to have you in here. So, great to have you here. Hey, I just realized when I was cleaning up earlier, I have something you're still sitting here that I need to get packaged up and headed your way. And I will get right on that, sir. I appreciate that. I apologize for the oversight on that. So, but welcome. Oh, Slim's thrown down. He's got the Ivory 710. Very nice. 273-03 Mini Adamus or Adamus. Take your pick. I say it both ways, but I kind of like Adamus better to believe it. But Adamus, and then the Arcfield Pro and a PT92. Right on. I like those Arcfields. I carry them almost every day. Do 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 do. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Delaney sharing his wisdom with us. So I'm gonna have to go spend some more time on Etsy. Delaney, you've been finding some good stuff over there. But yeah, he's telling us his great pry bar and screwdriver bits and such. Very cool. I'm gonna have to put a little favorite next to that so I can find that, and we'll get over there later and go check that out. So yeah, right, El Cap. Yeah, I'd love to say it was because I was so busy. Quite honestly, I just forgot to do it. And it kind of got set to the side for safekeeping until we figured out that other deal. And I just forgot. But I will get it headed your way, sir. So I do apologize. That's my bad. So right on. But yeah, there's been some crazy stuff going around, and very, very, very cool community member out there that has done a ton of legwork and has been trying to pull together all the pieces and has done a great job of assembling a list. Um, but I'll tell you, when it comes to giveaways, I've not wanted to tread into international uh, orders and try to deal with that at all, anyways. And a lot of this does seem to be tied to some international accounts. But, I think we'll probably talk about it a little bit more here a little bit later before the giveaway. But quite honestly, I'm not sure how it's going to change or affect the way that I want to run the giveaways here. I know there's different schools of thoughts on giveaways. And I think that different channels use them for different purposes. I can promise you this. I don't do the giveaways because I'm trying to pull more people in here. If anything, I've never been a huge fan of people that just come running into lives right around giveaway time when they haven't been there. And I get it; it's an okay thing to do. We all have the time that we have to do and stuff like that. But I really have enjoyed doing the giveaways because I've always seen how much fun a lot of the other channels, JB and Zach and Knives Fast and a lot of these other guys have had just enjoying sharing with the community. And quite honestly, that's the reason I do it. So I'm not sure exactly where the giveaway rules will end up, but I can tell you this. Um, if find out that anybody's in here monkeying around using multiple accounts and doing stuff to lie, cheat, or steal their way to trying to win a giveaway, um, I'm not I'm not going to deal with it, and I can, I'm just not, and I don't think any channel should really. Um, but I'll tell you, and I haven't even had a chance to reach out to some of the moderators on here. But the list is the list is coming together. The list is out there to the extent that I'll just go right out and just any of the moderators that are in here. Looks like it's kind of you right now, El Cap. But I'll tell you what, any of the moderators see any of those accounts in here screwing around that are known to be a part of this, just dump them. So they don't need to be here. And and this may be a stupid thing to say, but quite honestly, it's the way I feel. If you're just here for a giveaway at the end of the stream, that's not why I want you here. I'd like every one of you to be here because you want to be here, because you want to socialize with those other people in the chat. Hopefully, you're here a little bit to hear what I have to say. But even if you're just here to socialize with the community in the chat, I'm good with that too. But let's just be good, honest people. Let's not screw around. Um, and I think that there's workarounds on all of this. And and I know other channels that have been around a lot longer than I have struggled in the past with some of this. Quite honestly, I'm kind of looking up to some of those channels and see how some of them try to handle it here over the next few weeks to probably figure out what my ultimate policy will be. But it I can tell you this. We're going to do a giveaway tonight. It's not going to be the nicest giveaway that I've ever done, because quite honestly, I am a little bit on the fence with the policies. But I can tell you this: even if you're not on that list and something seems fishy, and you win a giveaway in here, and I can't verify you, or there's even the remotest possibility that you're tied into this, I'm gonna pull the giveaway, and it'll go back into another giveaway. But yeah, we're gonna need you to be able to prove who you are. Quite honestly, quite frankly, the reason I do the giveaways is for you guys that are in here right now, that are hanging around when there's just 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 people chatting. You're in here supporting the channel, supporting me, supporting your friends and your community in the chat. You're the reason, and you're the people I want to get to do the giveaways. I know some channels that are monetized and can do memberships and stuff like that have some other options. I got a ways to go before we can worry about that. So we're just trying to manage it the best way we can. Um, but by all means, mods, if you see any of the goofy accounts that are starting to pile up on that list, just dump them. Just dump them. It's not worth it. If we make a mistake and we dump somebody that's legit, and if that happens to anybody somehow, some way, reach out to me. We'll work that out. But um, yeah, we don't need that crap around here. I don't know about you guys. I'm here to relax and have fun and enjoy you guys, and hopefully you guys are here for the same reason. So what do we got? What do we got? Okay, jabbered about that for a few. I think we were just talking about some pocket checks back in here. Those of you just coming in, by all means, throw down your pocket checks. We've already got those rolling. So, all right, I'm just coming back in the chat, see where I left off. Oh no, Marty's telling us they deleted the release of the mini Claymore out the front. Went to go buy it and got the bad news. Dude, that's a bummer. Oh, hey, Marty, send me that bed length. If you sent it to me, I missed it. You send me that bed length, I'll look that up and see what we can find out for you on that, my man. Right on, Adventure Man. Yeah, I hear you. And I've thought about doing that. The thing that's a little bit tough, at least for me on most Thursday nights, we probably could have done it last Thursday, but it takes a while, for people to get in here, just because we've got, two really good other channels that, quite honestly, I'm starting when they're still going. And it's going to be a little bit of a slow trickle, but who knows? We might mix it up a little bit. Maybe we'll find some other ways. But, if there's anything fishy, until everything's verified, we'll go through all the motions here. But if something's fishy and it can't be verified, I'll pull it and we'll put it back into another giveaway. Do a makeup giveaway or roll it forward or something like that. But all right, LCAP, blacklisting an associated address is about all you can think you can reasonably do. Yeah, LCAP, I was looking into that a little bit. I need to do a little bit more on it. Try to put the word out on them if we know what's going on. Community protects the community pretty well. So, but yeah, if anybody becomes aware of anybody goofing around in here, please let me know. And I'll be the first to tell you. I mean, I'm so new at this, still getting to know a lot of you guys here just in the past weeks, and I recognize pretty much everybody that I see in here on the regular, and that's easy. Any of you guys that are in here, that's easy. That's a no brainer. But yeah, the people that are new, stuff like that, that's going to be. What do we got going on here? Bluminati, somebody say fishy, fishy, fishy. Bluminati, how are you, dude? Welcome, sir. Great to have you in here. Do, 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 do. Right on. Yeah, bring them in a little bit early. There you go. Who knows? We might be mixing it up, and I don't want to make a huge deal about it, but I want it to be fair, and I want the people that are supporting the channel to be the ones that benefit from that, because that's really what it's intended for. If I really wanted to drive a bunch viewers to this channel and get a bunch of people in line. We can start spending money and boosting it and buying subscribers, but that's not what I'm about. So I just want it to be us, and we support each other, so. There we go. We got a little broke-ass knife. Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of us that qualify along those same lines there. But no, Mr. Broke-ass, he was rocking it. Broke-ass was first one in the chat tonight. Right on. Well, Cap's agreeing with you there, Broke-ass. Right on. All righty, look at this. We got Pacific Northwest Marty. He's got his Adamus Mini carbon fiber. Right on. I love that. Delayed till August on that. Okay, right on. Just materials production issues, I wonder. Ooh. I have not seen that yet, El Cap. That is cool. A tie bug out size folder from Cold Steel. Interesting. Right on. Okay, what do we got? What have I missed? All righty, looks we got Marco David Garcia Varela, our lucky giveaway winner. How you doing? Welcome in. Glad you're in here. He's pulled down a couple of giveaways. He's in here rocking it, sharing with us. He's got the Hogue Deca G10, the Next Tool Mini Sailor Light. Right on. Good to have you in here, sir. Right on. Getting ready to turn and burn and make it happen. Make all of our Betchmade happiness come together. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, right. Except he's lucky. So, right on. Right on, Kathleen. Thank you very much. And that's all we can try to do. And like I said, if I was giving stuff away to just get people in here, I guess that would be one thing. And I've seen a few people make comments about this. It's like some channels have made some comments out there that saw this afternoon. It's like, hey, they're there. Why do I care? And it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm not built that way, but gotcha. Okay. Ooh, slightly bigger than the bug out El Cap. Okay, I'm gonna have to get over there and check that out. Very cool. You know me, bear paws are real, right? So awesome. Very cool. How are we looking over here? Right on. But yeah, okay, right. There we go. And we're still rocking over there. Yes, we are. Cool. Okay, so what else we want to do? We're going to get my ugly mug off of here, let you look at some pretty knives on the table here for a few. Give me a chance to check out the notes here, see what we've got. Just some fun stuff that's been laying around, been carried a little bit here the past 3, 4, 5 days off and on. Got the old M40, 940 M40 Vic out, and like I said, just some stuff to put out there, a little table dressing. So, come on, guy, focus for us there. There we go. So, that's the 940 M4 Vic. So, just love that guy. Looks like I need to drop that out a little bit. I apparently didn't clean that up after I used it this weekend. Had this guy in the pocket over the weekend. This is that Strider SNG, that Gathering Edition. And which one was this? I forget which one this was numbered. What was that? I forget. I'd have to go back. I think it's on the box. But that was a limited on that guy. And then this guy, hadn't carried him for a little bit. Carried him in the pocket a little bit within the past few days. And just love that guy. That's Mini Crooked River. That was a custom shop order. And just been a beautiful knife. So had those guys out. But get these out of the way here for a few. But had some goodness finally show up. Finally, we've got some channel stickers. Basically the same sticker, just 4 different colors. So we got some channel stickers coming out now. So those got here this week. And feels good to finally have some channel related stuff to give out to you guys there instead of dumping the business stuff on you all the time. I'll still put that out there unless you guys say we're sick of it, stop. But we'll keep throwing that stuff in as well. But yeah, got us some new stickers arrived, and been making some progress on an actual channel logo and some other artwork coming up. Gentlemen, I've been working on that. So excited to hopefully see that come together here in upcoming days, hopefully weeks. So right on. Let's see, what did I miss over here? Okay. Ooh, there we go. El Cap's throwing a link up there for us. Go look at the Atlas FM1 Advance. Advance to 45 minutes into the Triple E's live. Right on. So remember to get over there and check that out. So, okay. Hey, Master Moderator, how the heck are you? Zach stuff coming in hot, dropping links. There we go. Right on. Welcome, Zach. Welcome. So, hope your day was not too brutal. Seems like you and I both had a few long days this week. I think you've had a couple that are longer than mine, but thank you for being here, sir. Put your feet up and chill for a little bit. Relax, but great to have you here, my friend. Speaking of Mr. Zach stuff, any of you guys that were tuned in over the weekend will notice that, ooh, no, Fluffy just got dumped. Oh, no, sorry. Gotta get old Fluster back up here. Yeah, got Fluffy always checking us out there. He's always watching everything we do on the desktop here. So that was a very, very nice hashtag DSKFS gift there. And as you can see, we got blue and we got orange. And Zach's also got some red ones out there now, too. So might have to do some horse trading, try to get my hands on one of those red ones. But Zach was kind enough to send a few of these down in very limited supply. But yeah, get over to Zach's stuff and make sure you blow him up over there and let him know what you think of those new colored DSKFS patches he's got out there. And I think on his Sunday Fun Day Live last week, he was definitely chatting about that and some possible plans, some more colors coming up. Nice. Right on. Look at that Napster's thrown out there. He just got the new Migron vein. It's a nice one. It reminds him of the discontinued Benchmade 111 H2O, but titanium. Very nice. So, right on. Let's get caught up a little bit more. Yes, Marty, have a great night at work. Thanks for checking in before you went. Doo-ba-doop-doo. Hey, dude, if you need to go back to sleep, just go do it. Yeah, we haven't chatted a whole lot this week, but the little bit we have, like I said, I know of at least a couple, if not three of the last 4 nights. It seems like you've been getting home a little bit late. So by all means, relax, chill. So, all righty. Ooh, thank you, Mr. Zach. Is throwing some links out there. That's right. We got a cool video out with Zach in the wild. We did a little Oregon Truck and Auto Authority, or OTA shop tour. That has been posted up over on the Oregon Truck and Auto Authority sites over there. Please get over there and check that out. Leave a comment on there if you enjoyed that. Appreciate that. We've got the Quest getting ready to heat up any moment. I'm just saying they're about ready to start tossing some stuff out. I think coming up in the not too distant future on the first Quest boxes. I know Zach's been running all over the country and getting a bunch of them hid so far. But right on. What else we got going on in here? Marty, be a good one. So be a good one. Have a great night at work. Right on. There's Zach's throwing up channel chat over on Big Red EDC. There we go. Make sure you grab that guy. Thank you. So, but yeah, nice to get some channel stickers in here. Felt good. So definitely be having some fun with those. Hoping to work on some other stuff coming up, and as start to add to that collection a little bit. So, hey, My Journey EDC. Speaking of another channel, you need to get over there and check out My Journey EDC. How you doing? Good to have you in here. And I had a very nice package from somebody in the mail today, specifically My Journey, and sent us in a few stickers. And really appreciate you sending those over. Let me pull those out here and make a little room. And it's looking like it's turning out to be sticker night. So, yeah, My Journey EDC was kind enough to just reached out here and said, "Hey, give me an address. I want to send you some stuff," and he did. And they were some of those really cool stickers. So let's get over there, show them a little bit of love and support. And these two are super handy because they are going in the giveaway tonight. But yeah, these guys right here, I think we'll also get a set of those guys in the giveaway tonight as well. So very cool. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoy those. Um, just couldn't make my mind up on the color. If you guys couldn't figure it out, I was just having too much fun. So we tried just a few of each of the different colors. So if you guys have any preferences on the colors or whatever, by all means, speak up. Would love any input, good, bad, or indifferent. Right on. Thank you, Bluminati, throwing up a little My Journey EDC link there to his YouTube. Look at that. We got dueling moderators. L caps all over it too. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate that. Right on. You betcha. Thank you, My Journey. Appreciate you, sir. And your very kind note that came along with those. That was very nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. So, and right on. What else we going to do here? What are we going to chat about? Kind of already jabbered a little bit about the giveaway issues. Like I say, we're going to kind of wing it tonight, guys. But like I said, it's sad that people have to do that. And just be straight up. You guys that are in here right now, I don't think any of you guys have anything to worry about. But yeah, anybody wants to start going and doing goofy crap, it's just not. We're just not going to deal with it. And quite honestly, like I said, I don't need to do giveaways that bad. I do them because I want to, not because I feel like I have to. And we certainly want to make sure you guys get them. So we'll get off of that soapbox for a little bit. But let's make sure we get over there and show Master Moderator Zach stuff a little bit of love, would you? So get over there and go show him a little love, show him a little support. You just got over 15K. You did. A little celebration. Celebration time for 15,000. That's a heck of an achievement. So well done, sir. What did you miss? How long were you gone? Oh, right on. I don't think you missed much. Looks like you've been here. So, all righty. Blue taking off. Did I miss that? Hey, Blue, if you're taking off and I missed it, have a good evening. So, but right on. Look at that. Look at that. Delaney's throwing out a little bit of little love on the orange DSKFS patches. They do pop, right? Yeah. And got the red one out there too. Don't know if you've seen that yet or not, Delaney, but got a couple of new coins. Had the EDC poker chip and then the EDC roundtable coin that came in here. We talked about those last week. Kind of adding those to the old coin collection on the tabletop here. So Joe Isabella, how you doing, sir? Want to know how all the beautiful people are doing. How are you doing there, beautiful Joe? So glad to have you in here. Thank you very much. Ooh, here you go. No shameless plug needed. It's totally earned. Get over to Bluminati Ninja. Check out the dojo swag at his spring store. So Blue's got some of the best swag in the business. Just saying. He's got beautiful stuff. Good night, sir. You have a great evening. So you be well. Oh, very cool. Very cool. What else we got? Check our notes here. And talk with you a little bit. So, right on. So yeah, jabber a little bit about it. The quest with Worksharp and Zach in the Wild. Obviously, we've been talking about it a little bit the past few weeks. We, being Oregon Truck and Auto Authority, collabed with them. We got our Crunchy Taco truck, our 21 Toyota Tacoma Overland build. That is the vehicle for the adventure this year, and been out running around. So make sure we get over to Worksharp in the Wild over on Instagram. And like I say, Zach and Worksharp been putting a lot of teaser stuff on there. But the quest is about ready to get serious coming up here before too long. I wish I could tell you when, but I don't know. They probably keep it that way, so I don't blab too soon. But yeah, I do hear tell that that's gonna heat up and start getting going there. So right on. Looks like we got Mr. Mike Jernat rolling in. Took a little nap. Well, that's good. Naps are good. I love me a good nap. So nice to see you here. Thank you very much. Those are nice DSKFS patches. I totally agree with you. Right on. So get over to Zach's stuff. Check him out. So thank you for throwing up those links there, Mr. Zach, for the Workshop in the Wild. That's awesome. And get over to over on Instagram. Get over to Oda Medford. Please follow us there. We're trying to build that channel. We are going to be having a lot of or some content from the Quest collab and stuff like that going on there. Got some other stuff getting ready to go on there as well, and hopefully we'll start getting a steadier stream of some other unique content to the Oda _ Medford channel on Instagram. Also get over to the YouTube channel. We're also building that. That's brand new as well. We got some few videos up over there now, but we're going to try to be building that out over the course of the upcoming weeks and months and continue that as well. So we'd love any of your support there. And then Oregon Truck and Auto Authority.com is our website. And it is currently being overhauled. Hopefully here as we get close to the end of the month, new website will be getting ready to go live. But yeah, please if you're not following those channels, Worksharp in the Wild, Oda _ Medford, Worksharp Tools, and of course go and follow Oda Medford over on YouTube as well, please. But would love to have you guys hang out and show a little support for that. But yeah, the DSKFS patches, they're very cool. And like I said, get over to Mr. Zach's channel and show him a little bit of love. Also get over there and there's a link so you can get over there and become a member of the Zach's Daily Carry Crew and get all the benefits and love and support and insight that comes from that. So Zach already threw up the Oda Shop Tour link. Appreciate that. Got the old traditional pocket knives.com hat on tonight. Well, Austin over there. And get over there. Show Austin traditional pocket knives a little bit of love. Got a few discount codes over there for you guys to save. The affiliate link proceeds will be rolled into a credit and used to purchase giveaway knives and stuff from traditional pocket knives. PRTPK, get you $5 off of any knife in the exclusive knives collection. And then PR10 will get you 10% off the Ohio River Jacks and Roachcraft blades. So get over there and let's throw out a little love and support those guys' way right there. So right on. How we doing on time? About 8:50ish. About 50 minutes in there. That's not too bad. How we doing on people over here? So we got a couple of you in here. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are ahead of the likes. I love it. Love it. Yes, Rocky Delaney is here. Right there. Where'd you go, Delaney? Oh, he moved. Yes, he's right there. So right on. You guys found each other. So And Adventure Man's coming in. The Worksharp knife is called the Day Shift, and you can convert it from manual to auto. Well, that's a pretty cool little knife, isn't it, Adventure Man? So, right on. Mike, when is the actual video? Which actual video? What did I miss? Were you talking to me or somebody else? Okay, I'm probably just lost. So, anyways, but clue me in, Mike. If I can answer, I will try. Thank you, Zach, for throwing those codes up on there. Right on. Yeah. Of course, there's the link over to traditional pocket knives. Very cool. Thank you, thank you. Right on, right on. Ooh, El Cap, thank you. And then if you're not over here already, I'd appreciate it if you jump over there and go check out the Pocket Razor's Instagram, which sometime between the time I went to bed last night and the time I woke up this morning, finally hit 1,000 subscribers over on the Instagram channel. So that was a pleasant surprise. And quite honestly, until last night, I didn't even know it was that close. So it was interesting to see that go down. But don't have anything planned, but you never know. Might throw a little 1,000 subscriber giveaway together for the old Instagram and maybe do something over there. But that was awesome, and I appreciate all the love and support from all you guys that are following the Pocket Razors channel over there on Instagram. It's very nice of you. So, right on. Well, let's see. What else should we do here? Don't have a lot of good stuff that's come in, but did get a few things in the mail. And I'm gonna set this aside here. Go back down here on the old table here. But had a few things come in. Let me make sure I grab the right stuff here. And here a while back, we got somebody that has been having some svelte issues, some Rogue Blade Works svelte scales, and I think we all know who he is, Mr. DSKFS himself. And I was trying to reach out and get my hands on a set of those, and for a while, Rogue Blade Works had their website down, and I wasn't able to order them. And I'll tell you what, a little DSKFS kindness came my way, and these are not what came in the mail today. Quite honestly, I've had these Velt scales in the pocket, or not in the pocket, but in the possession for a number of weeks now, and kind of pulling those out for a little comparison's sake. And I guess I could probably pull the show side out here as well as the clip side. But these are the Svelte scales from Rogue Blade Works, and these were a hashtag DSKFS from Mr. DFKSS himself. And I've been kind of hanging on to these. I have a special knife that's also a DSKFS knife that I'm going to actually do a video on with this. But I pulled these out and mention it for two reasons. One, thank you to the nice person that was kind enough to send those our way. But those are the Svelte scales. And then what had happened is I had reached out to Rogue Blade Works during that time, trying to see if, even though their site was down, if I could still order those. And they were doing some rearrangement and stuff. And quite honestly, it was basically their shop was down, and they just weren't able to ship anything. But did when it came back up, they sent me a message, and I was able to go in there. And like I said, I didn't necessarily need to get the Svelte scales, but got another package in the mail from them this week, and they got it all wrapped up with all kinds of stuff in here. But let me get these out of the way. But we brought in a couple of other scales that they had on there, and we brought in another set of Svelte scales that are slightly different. These are from Rogue Blade Works. Well, thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. So, but these guys right here, these are the Svelte scales, but these are the red carbon infused Svelte scales. And those are just super, super, super sexy in my opinion. And let's get them up here where we can kind of hold them kind of side by side there for you. But yeah, so we got the regular carbon fiber here, and that's the Svelte. And then they got the red infused carbon fiber right there. So we definitely going to have a couple of Svelte options running around here. And, originally when we couldn't get our hands on these, it was when we were working on the giveaway bug out, that 500 subscriber YouTube subscriber giveaway bug out that we're building out together here. Which, by the way, I did get the hardware ordered, and hopefully that'll be here. It did not get here this week. Hopefully next week. But they did say upwards of about 3-4 weeks. And so once that hardware gets here, we'll get back into kind of working on that giveaway build out on that. But then when I was shopping over there in Rogue Blade Works, I also saw these other carbon fiber scales that they had. These are not the Svelts, but these are the Carve. And I just really like the milling on them. These were also in the red infused carbon fiber. And thank you for throwing the link up there, Mr. Zach. I just noticed that coming in there. Thank you, thank you. But these are the Carve. And I just love the milling and the relief on those as well. And thought it'd be fun to check those guys out. So a couple of new sets of scales came in this week, both from Rogue Blade Works, and looking very much forward to having a little fun with those. And how are we doing on time tonight? Well, we're about an hour in. I don't want to go crazy long tonight, but let's hop back in here, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a little bit of fun here in just a minute. But let me get back into the chat and see what you guys have been talking about here while I've been kind of looking down. Right on. Let's see. Right on. Ooh, look at that. Mike Chernak's almost 3-year member on Zach stuff. That's awesome. So, right on. Here's the link. Thank you, Zach, for throwing that up. There's on the Svelte red resin carbon fiber scales. That link will take you right there. So, right on. J-Dub's already got him a set of Svelte scale. He's saying he's loving those. Mike Jernak, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I agree. I think they are sweet as well. My Journey, also thank you. Appreciate that. Neil McKenzie, hello. Welcome. Great to have you here, sir. And I think we probably already threw this up, but since I'm going past it again anyways, there's a link to the Carve Design carbon fiber scales right there. Zach stuff, I don't know if that's possible, man, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be fun. Even if I was trying to keep up with you on anything bug out, anything Benchmade, it'd be fun trying to catch you and just say, yeah, I mean, I love the bug out. I love building it. You can see it's such a fun knife, and quite honestly, there's just so many options that are out there for it. And like I say, they're a great little knife, beautiful carry knife. But yeah, we got definitely going to have a nice little collection of some customized bug outs anyways. So right on. Very cool. So what do you guys think? Think we ought to pick one of these two guys and see if we can't oh, I'm bad. This was my carry today, actually. Forgot to mention that. Any of you guys that didn't throw a carry down earlier, feel free to do it. I'll try to catch it in chat. We did kind of do that pretty early coming out. Had that Finch shiv in the pocket again. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but guys, that is just a beautiful, beautiful little knife. I mean, just a super, whether you call it a fifth pocket, it's kind of my secondary knife is kind of how I refer to it. And then, of course, had the old 530K BK2 bug out and had that in the pocket. I've actually had these two in the pocket for the last couple of days. I haven't changed out my carry much this week. Just kind of been crazy life. And haven't quite honestly haven't been doing a whole lot of knife channel anything or whatnot, but hopefully to get going doing that. What do you guys say? We got a little bit of time. We're only an hour in. Would you guys rather get out of here early? And we'll kind of finish her up. Or do you think we're like I said, these guys here, these have a very special knife, and So we're going to set the regular svelts out of the way for now. Thank you, Mr. DSKFS, for those beautiful svelte scales. That was very, very, very kind and generous of you to hook a brother up. Appreciate that. And but yeah, there's a special knife that goes along with those. But those are going to get built out on. And hopefully here in the next week or two, I will try to get that build and that video put together. But I am going to be doing that whole thing on a video for that one. But what do you guys say? Should we give it a try? Should we tempt fate and pick one of those two sets of scales right there and tear those factory scales off of that guy and maybe play around with that here a little bit tonight, or you guys rather get out of here? So you let me know here in the next few minutes in the chat. I'll jump back over here, catch up with y'all. And all right, there we go. Pens and Blades, hello. Good to have you in here, sir. Welcome. Welcome. Mr. Zach Stuff. All righty, here we go. What did Master Moderator Zach Stuff have? Carried my Benchmade 940 with the blue G10, the Benchmade Claymore Mini out the front, the G43X, and a Lynch Northwest V4 pry bar. Beautiful. Very nice. Here we go. Here we got some more pocket checks coming in. I love it. Big Jimpin, Microtech Combat Truden Gen 3 in distressed tan and apocalyptic finish, and a ZT0545. Very nice. Very nice. So, right on. Yes. Thank you, sir. I already have and continue for many, many years to come. I can promise you that. Those scales and the knife that they go on, they're never going anywhere outside of this collection. Promise you that. So. Ooh, look at this. Neil McKenzie rocking a petrified fish. Very cool. Ooh, Zach Stefstein, do it. Should we tempt fate? Worst thing that can happen is I can screw it up and we just have to bail, right, Zach? So, right on. You're up now. Very good. Holy crap, look at that. We got Palmer back. Palmer, you must not have had very much serious car stuff to do if you went and came back already. So come on now. I think you just went on a beer run or something, dude. Ooh, here's a great question. He's thrown out to Mr. Zach there, and probably not a better person out there to answer that question. Wants to know, hey, Zach, had a question. Been thinking of saving up for a Benchmade. Is wondering what would you recommend as a first Benchmade? So I think that would be great. I'd love to hear that response. I cannot really counsel you like he can, but I can tell you this. It wasn't this exact one, but my very first Benchmade was a CF Elite bug out right there. And at the time, I thought I was breaking the bank and living large like a Kardashian when I bought that sucker. And I'm doing this left-handed. I don't know if I should try to go crazy. I'm not very good at left-handed. But yeah, 535 BK2. One exactly like this, not that same one. But that was my very first bug out right there, or my very first Benchmade. And then within a few weeks, all of a sudden, I'd learned to appreciate that so much. Then I had my all-time favorite, Mr. Super Freak, in the old bear paws. So, right on. Palmer's coming back. Everybody's saying howdy. Ooh, here you go. Look at that. And then, of course, our pro response. And, hey, I need to know what your normal EDC size knife is there. Pens and Blades. Look at that. Let's broker this deal. Let's get him hooked up and headed in that Benchmade direction. There's Zach. So, right on. Jesse, good evening. Great to have you here. Very cool. And Pens and Blades, he likes them about 3-inch. Well, Bug Out is right on top of 3-inch. Got some other stuff out there too. But yeah, let's see what Mr. Zach Stuff comes back with on the 3-inch Benchmade recommendation. So, right on. All right, Neil McKenzie, we've got the Petrified Fish Bunta, the Pink Classic SD for Mrs. Ionin. Very cool, very nice. The Tiny Sog on keyring. And Famol. Oh man, I struggle with these. Folomov Mini Light. Folomov. I'm going to need some help with that. Somebody let me know how to say that when you get a chance. And Mr. Isabella, the SOG Terminus and the Cryo Damascus, a Boker Double XL Bowie Auto 8K, and a Boker USB OTF. Very nice. Aw, come on, Palmer. You're outsourcing your paint correction? Come on, dude. Right on, right on. There you go, Napster Ninja. He broke the bank with his first mini Benchmade mini bug out Stormtrooper. That's how I felt when I bought my first Benchmade. I felt like I was breaking the bank. So, all right, here you go. Here you go. We got Master Moderator Zach stuff coming back in, letting Pens and Blades know that the bug out is a great EDC, thinner than most others. Another one for a first is a sheep's foot with the whole griptillion. Love that, love that. Yes, I am a big fan of the sheep's foot grip as well. Right on. Here you go. Here you go. Now he's bringing in some backups. If you're going to go beefy, let's get into the Mini Adonis. That's right. Mini Adonis. You'd be looking something more like that right there. There's a little carbon fiber Mini Adonis right there. And let's get that CF Elite bug out there so you can kind of see a little bit of the different size comparison there. Right on, right on. And then we'll get them standing up here and you can see the thinness difference on the two of those. So, and he is very right. When you're talking chunky, little chunky monkey, that Mini Adamus is a great way to go. And where the heck is my Super Freak, Zach? I didn't carry it today. Oop, it's right here. It's never very far. And this is my all-time favorite. This is my most carried knife of any kind, and that is the Benchmade Super Freak. And I do have the mini Super Freak, but I think it's in the case. I don't think I have it handy. This is the full-size Benchmade Super Freak right there for your comparison, sir. And you can see, definitely in comparison to the bug out, it's substantially larger. I don't remember the exact blade length on it, but you can see the difference there. You're going to be pushing out in that 3.5 to 3 3/4 range, probably on that one. And then, of course, the mini Adamus, the full size Adamus, which I don't know if I have one out here. Yes, I think we got one right over here. Try to do this without tearing everything down. And this is the full size auto. Ooh, that didn't work out very well. Guess I need to make sure we hold them back. Doesn't look like we screwed anything up. Full size auto. Now I'm confusing myself. Adamus or Adamus, whichever you want. But real nice collection of choices right there. And you can see kind of coming up the size range right there. So hopefully that helps you out as far as what to start saving up for there, sir. What did I miss while I was cutting everything up over there? Follow Mauve. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate that. Bailout still trying to break it in, LCAP. Gotcha. Right on, Palmer. Get in there. Get a little greasy. I love it. There you go. Napster's second in the sheep's foot grip. Right on. Right on. Look at all the good chit chat we got going on. You are welcome, Pens and Blades. Happy to do it whenever we can oblige. So got lucky. I just happened to have all that stuff sitting within arm reach. So, but yeah, big fan of all of that goodness that was out on the table right there. So, and you behave yourself. I got to paying attention to what I'm doing when I'm on camera a little bit more. Doesn't look like that we got anything on that though. I think we're good. So, Mrs. Shank's Hank there. Looks like it got caught a little bit, but I don't think it did too much damage. But right on. What are we doing? So I think we're caught up. Yeah, please do hit that like button. Thank you very much, My Journey EDC. I appreciate you throwing that out there. So it's very kind of you. And how are we doing in that regard? You guys are rocking it. They're doing pretty good on the all like button. So right on, right on. I love it. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the love and support. We've been gaining a few subscribers. We've been averaging roughly about a new subscriber a day here for a few weeks there. I think I didn't look earlier, but I think that we're just up over 220, I think. But it goes up a couple, and then somebody either bails out or YouTube takes one back. But yeah, it looks like 221. So right on. So what do you guys think? You guys want to monkey around with this? I'm thinking. I think we need to play with one of these. What do you say? I think I'm kind of feeling. What do you think? I'm gonna try a little carve. Mess around. Let's see. Do. Look at that. We're getting him cruising there. Looks like he's starting to get her narrowed down. Right on. Okay, let me get a little bit of this stuff out of the way here before it gets too carried away. And let's see what we can do. And hopefully we don't screw up anything over here, but let's get some goodies out here and make a little room so that we can give ourselves the best opportunity and hopefully not screwing up too much. Get our little mat out here and help keep stuff from bouncing around too bad. So get my old electrical mat out here. I've had this thing for a long time, so even before I got into knives. But these are cool little mats for doing this stuff. I like these up here for the little screws and stuff. Makes it nice to keep from Let's see. Let's get our goodness out here. Put a few things out earlier so we could be kind of prepared if we felt like jumping forward into this. So right on. We'll try to do this and not hurt ourselves or hurt anybody else. But get those guys out. I like to kind of line them up. We take them apart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We Loctited the pivot. Like, seriously, like, lock the whole thing down. There's that. So, I did one time where I got too much Loctite in there and it bled over. I had to go and tear it all apart. It didn't totally stop it, but it was certainly rough once it dried. And it was like, what did I do? And it was like, I got too heavy-handed. That's what I did. So, pens and blades, please don't hurt myself. Well, I agree with you. I'm going to try not to. But get all that stuff out there. We got that side. Very cool. Just break these guys out. Get our pocket clip screws out of here. Looks like I must have robbed a couple of black ones out of this at one point because these got shiny ones in there. Sorry, this CF Elite's been around for a while. We're tearing apart. And with all the good scales going on, I might have to go invest in some more. So we got a few of them laying around for some of these builds, but we might start to run low here before too long. So I guess that's a good problem to have. Have more cool parts to play with than you do knives to put them on. Right on. Thank you for throwing up that link on the pivot tool. This is the one from Etsy. Yes, it is. And I have not gotten any of the other ones. I do want to try out the OCD for ECD ones and the Flytanium ones. I just need to get them ordered up. I've been watching Zach use those Flytanium ones, and those look like the shiz, man. So, right on, right on. Josh Branson, how you doing? Welcome in, sir. Good to have you here. So, Alrighty, let's finish getting the goodies out of here. See if we can't not screw this up too bad. Right on. Scale swap. Hopefully we get them swapped, Zach. So, I like the optimism. Thank you. Do. Very cool, very cool. So I'm a little bit weird. I kind of like to get all the screws pat. Normally when I swap scales and stuff, typically if I was going to be doing this while I had it apart, I'd actually wear the blades out and go ahead and throw a new edge on it, unless it was something that had already been done, and throw a new profile on it. I like to do them when they're all apart. That way I'm not pushing grits down in the innards and whatnot. But this has been a minute. I'm trying to remember where the slot keyway is on this guy. But once we get that guy in there, you can actually use that pivot tool. I used the wrong one. It got two different sizes on that guy. And it's already pushed out. I was going to try to see if I couldn't push it all the way through. But sometimes you get that lined up right, you can get those all the way pushed out. And then it'll actually kind of retain everything for you there. And like I say, I don't usually just try to do one side and the other anyways. It does look like that would be pretty cool to do that. So there is our show size scale come off the CF Elite, excuse me. And then let's get this out of here. Recover that other scale, set that up over here. Get our back spacers. I'm just don't have any colored back spacers or hardware we're going to swap out for. But for you guys that have not taken these apart or seen any videos, this is kind of what you're looking like on the inside of there. What I usually always do, yes, I just did say do, is kind of take a look at what we got going on there. See what our washers have been doing. There's been nothing wrong with this action at all. But while we got it apart, we're going to clean it up a little bit just the same. And grab a few other little goody things in here. Where did I go? I know I had them out here. Go ahead and get our slick 'em all out here and ready. That's going to come in handy here in a few. Like these little guys. Those are those little swabberoony things. Let me grab some other ones over here. Forgot to grab those guys. But I keep a couple of different kinds of swabs around. And these are the KPL swabs right here. These are awesome little swabs. I forget, I think they come in like 52 a packet. I don't remember the exact price on those, but I've had these for a long time. But those are great little swabs to have around at moments like these. And then these, I'd originally brought these in for doing some gun cleaning and stuff. But I like how you got a swab end and you got more of a cone shape end. But I usually like to keep those around. Occasionally, I just keep a bottle of isopropyl around if we need it. But I also, if I got any out here, I know I got some right down here, unless I moved them. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? There we go. But these are also really cool too. Probably seen these. I just got a big old box of those off of Amazon. But those are just alcohol prep pads. Those are also very nice to have around. And generally, unless I'm doing a whole bunch of cleaning, this is what I like to use here. So, hello, Todd Carr. See you coming in there. Good evening, sir. Let me look back up here. Thank you for throwing up the KPL swabs link there. Very cool, very cool. Josh Branson, yes, thank you, sir. I'm excited for you guys to see it. We sure had a good time doing it. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm loving the Pocket Talk series. I've done a handful of episodes now, and I've had a good time doing every one of them. And so far, it seems like you guys have too. So, do. Right on, right on. That's right. We go all the way or we don't go. All right, Zach. Very cool. What do I miss there? Chris Juarez. Hey, what's up? Great to have you here as well. Mr. Carr, saw you in there. Thank you, sir. Got your goodies behind me, getting ready to go. So, Mr. Carr, by the way, I did not get them out today. I will get them dropped off tomorrow. Right on. Okay. Well, it looks like we're not too far behind. While we're on break mode, gonna hit a little of the sparkling ice we got going at the moment. Yummy, yummy. And let's get us a little prep pad out here and clean these guys up a little bit. And what we got our part, like get those washers off and get in there, get everything cleaned up nice. Get this guy off over here. And we get this guy all prepped and nice and cleaned. Just trying to clean off those surfaces. Like so. Make it very cool. Get those all good. Get our washers cleaned up nice. Right on. Ready. And then, let me see, what do we got here? One of the things after I get the washers cleaned that I usually like to do is, I'm just reading Josh's note, his great series. I hope it continues on to others in the community who doesn't have channels necessarily. I hope it does too as well, Josh. As a matter of fact, if you or anybody else that doesn't necessarily have a channel would like to do a pocket talk, I know I'm kind of mentioned it to one of you in the chat. Haven't really had a chance to kind of trying to reach out and try to get that scheduled too much the last week or two, but I would love to get a few basically non-channel members or channel content creator lined up to do a couple of the pocket talks with as well. As a matter of fact, I'd very, very much like to do that. I have been talking to a few, and it's really coming down to scheduling. I'd love to be cranking them out a lot faster, but just getting the schedules to line up has been the harder part than anything. But back on our little swap here, I'm going to pull out the old strop. And once I get those things cleaned up, you just take your little washers, just set them on your strop, and just give them a little love. Literally just run them around your strop, give them a little polish. Like I say, I like to clean them, then strop them. One, I don't want to put a bunch of contaminants on my strop. And then two, once we're done, we can wipe any of the compound that transfers from doing the polishing off the washer with our cleaning stuff that's still out. And did I lose my little deal? Get her opened up there. You don't wipe crap back on it. And just give that just a little wipe to clean any of that residue off there. But you can see that it doesn't take a whole awful lot to pretty nice little polish on that little washer. And I'll tell you what, give him a nice silky smooth polish, just like Mr. Josh mentioned right there in the chat. You can't see behind me, Josh. Maybe the desktop looks neat and tidy to you because I basically clean it up when I come home from work every Thursday night to do this. But trust me, that's not always the case. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. So, but yeah, clean up your workspace and then strop your washers. The action in your knife will thank you. I promise. And it does not have to be a big deal to get those washers all cleaned up. They don't have to be perfect. You stop and think the kind of milling and scratching that was on there. And sometimes you'll get some that do have some heavy scratching. I will back up and even go a little bit more. That was a 1 micron gunny juice, diamond gunny juice that was on that strop. And you can see it, just clean those up like no business. If you've got some deeper scratches in there, certainly back up to a little bit more aggressive kind of an equation there. These guys right here, I do like to get in and clean them up. This is oftentimes where I'll get the old alcohol bottle up, and I like these guys too. I actually like these cone-shaped swabs, and just give them a little dip in the old alcohol here. Get the lid on there so it doesn't evaporate and I don't spill it everywhere. But I like to get in here and just clean this up really nice in here. And while you got that apart, it's really easy to get in and just give her a little flush. Look at all that crap coming out of there. All kinds of pocket lint and crap from this being carried. But just get it out of there. It's not doing anything good in there whatsoever. And we'll get it cleaned out. Get in on that axis lock as well. And do the best you can. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to reach in from the underside and get in and really get as much of that axis bar as you can. This is also where these little KPL swabs come in super handy. But just make sure you get all the crap out of there before you get going. And just kind of clean her up a little bit. And there's not a whole lot more to it than that, really. And let's see, we'll set this guy off to the side a little bit here. And I'll probably go ahead and get this prepped. I like a little slick-em-all. And I actually use the slick-em-all just a little bit. I'll kind of use it to hold the washers on. Don't use a ton. A few little dabs will do you. And I'll hit them with both sides. There we go. And then I will usually spread it just a touch. And I like to get just a little bit and swirl it around the inside up there. And I like to get a little bit right on the back. And we can get some more in there later if we want. But I just like to smoosh it around just a little bit. And then we'll set that aside. And then we can get our washers. Setting back on our blade. Give them a little tap. Slick them all, hold them on there for us. And so there we go. Now we're good and ready. And just like Steady Eddie. So I'll set that there. I usually try to keep that propped up just a little bit. And keep everything out of harm's way. What am I missing up here in the chat? Looks like we got Grizzle Bear coming in here. How are you doing? Who else did I miss? Do. Right on. Alrighty. Looks like you guys are just kind of entertaining yourselves while I'm playing around here. There you go. Midnight, are you talking to me other than heating to get their pivot screws out? Or are you talking to somebody else in chat? I've never had to go to that point to heat them up and give the pivot screws out, but I'm not sure what you're talking about there. So, right, Todd? That is a huge Q-tip. Yeah, I actually pulled that out of my gun cleaning stuff is what I had those for. So they're nice. You're working on your ARs and some of your stuff. You got to reach down in there a little bit longer, clean some stuff up. Right on. Right on, Mike. Yep, they can be a pain in the butt. It's one of the reasons I like to slick them all. Helps hold them on there. Yeah, do yourself a favor, Josh. If you haven't given it a try yet, get over there, try some slick 'em all. I've been using it for a few years since it came out. Zach threw up the link to OCD for EDC right there, and it really is that good. I've tried KPL and a bunch of other stuff, and it's just amazing. Right on. It doesn't look like we're too far behind there, so we'll keep kind of rolling on a little bit here. Let's get our scales out and just rolling. Right on. Okay. And take a look at our scales. Look at that inside goodness on those. They just do such a beautiful job there. There is our clip side. There's our show side. It looks like I already finger smudged it with some crud. I did. So we'll get her cleaned up after we're done. Should have washed my hands. And got a couple of deals here. What I do like to do is I will usually come in here and probably should start by cleaning some of the Loctite off of those fasteners before we put them back in there. And I like to get one side on, sometimes both, and then slide the blade in after. There we go. And then let's use the old bit swapperoonie here. Lighting is essential. And I don't know that I gave myself as much as I should have tonight. So we'll see if we can pull this off with the light that we got. I like to get these in. I'll run them in until they kind of bite. And then I like to back them off just a little bit. Enough so they're grabbing. And give her a little cleany here. And the nice thing is when you break them down, once you've got that first half kind of assembled, the rest of it usually comes together very nice. And get that guy right there. I'll actually just give him a little twisty on the old bear paw, put a little thumbnail down. It usually does a great job cleaning that out. And yeah, we're not going to screw around with trying to Loctite him either as we're doing this live. I totally get why you do that, Mr. Zach. I do have the Loctite right here. Blue Loctite. I like the stick. But yeah, trying to do it with you guys here. Yeah, I get it. What the heck are you guys hot gluing and heating up and stuff? I must have missed something. Somebody must have had a hell of a pivot issue. So yeah, get that in there just enough to hold them in. There we go. Let's give our pivots a little love. This is not a brand new knife. This is one I've had around for a while, so we're just gonna clean her all up while we're doing it. And then let's get in here and get our pivots started. Right on. And let's drop that guy in there. Oops. Getting ahead of myself here. Okay. So get that guy grabbed a hold of. We got our spacer in there. Get that guy started. To get that, I do like to lock these down on one side a little bit. Make sure they're keyed. On most of them they are anyways. Make sure you got that key locked in. It'll keep it from spinning on the other side. You can always come back a little bit later and loosen it up if you need to. But usually best to do that once you've got that other side in. Before you do that, in my experience anyways. Okay. If we can get the old bear paws to get that thing lined up. And here again, trying to do too much, too fast. Let's put that guy down. That's causing the problem, apparently. And get that guy keyed in there. Kind of hold it in place. Let's see if we can't get that little screw picked back up on the end of our T6 there. There we go. See, that's what happens. Slow down. Things go better. Very cool. All right, so we got our first half back together, and we'll check back in. Looks like Mark Parks slipped in while I was looking down, playing around with that. How you doing, Mark Parks? Good to have you here. Dwayne Letterman, what's going on? How are you? Craig Vincent, how you doing there? Right on. Do, 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 do. Yes, yes, a good point there. You are right. And if anybody does not know what Zach's talking about, once you kind of set your pivot and you got the Loctite on it, once you get it set, you should try to avoid handling it for at least 24 hours, or else you kind of just undo it as you go. Now, there's a couple of options here. I am going to go ahead and set this on here real quick. And just to make sure it's wanting to line up, because this is the first time we're bringing all these pieces together, make sure all the keyways and stuff are going to want to drop in on those back spacers. Just like that one's in there. Let's check the millings all coming together. Okay, so that guy looks like it's going to go in there good. And then there's a couple of schools of thought. Here, I can go either way. I will quite honestly usually just do this. But considering we're doing this live, one of the reasons I like to do it is sometimes this offside until you get this screw in there. Sometimes can be a little bit bare, and it's easier to get in there now without the blade in. What maybe is going to be easier for you guys to see, though, since we already had this all the way apart, is to show you kind of how to get the blades in here first. And let's work on that and see if we can make that happen. And then we got two different sizes here. We're going to want the smaller size. And then I'm going to want to come in from that side. When I do come in with that, just because of the way I like my pivots to come in. And pivots are going to come into play here in just a second. So let's make sure we clean them out a little bit. And make sure we don't have too much. That actually looked pretty clean. It does not look like it had any bunch of buildup in there. Good thing we didn't launch that too far. And let's check this pivot screw. And this is going to come back out again to get Loctited, but it does not have very much buildup on there. So that was a really nice clean pivot coming out of there. And then as the first time that pivots come out, I will generally go ahead and right in here, right at the end of this guy, I'm going to drop just on either side of the inside and just the leading edge, just a touch of Slick 'em all right in here. And this is just going to put just a touch of lube. It's going to help these washers want to slide. And the one thing I did not have handy that I was thinking I should is a business card. And sometimes it's good to have a business card around. The benefit to coming in and doing it this way is you can kind of come in and see how easy those are sliding in there. You pull that back, that pivot, that axis lock back, and with the scale side off, now you can come in with your pivot tool, get in through there, get the keyway found, and get all this captured. And I'm actually holding back tension, and I find that that's what helps quite a bit. If you need to, try to approach it so that you can let that blade move just a little bit safely. But get that all loaded through there just like that, okay? So now once you've got all that lined up and you've got all your washers captured in here, now you should be good to go. Like I said, I put it in from the show side and bring it out this side because I like the smooth flat side of the pivot on the clip side. That way you know you're not creating any friction in and out of the pocket. And that puts my adjustment on the torque screw on the other side. Just a personal preference. I've seen people who prefer it the other way. But now we got that pivot tool in there. We just got to make sure we get everything lined back up in here again. And it should, knock on wood, whatever we can, it should allow us to quickly get in here and hopefully get these other screws in here. And I do like to try to get the back side of that liner captured as soon as I can. Usually once you've got both of those screws on the bug outs in on the liners, I do like to pull both of those in. And if you've got any screws that are locked down like these back here, now that we got those keyways lined up in there, we can back those off a little bit. I do, as much as I've left everything else basically loose, like to lock those down. Okay, and like I say, it's the liners in here. If one side wants to bend in, that's where it can be a bear of getting it captured. And once I get past that point, usually no other real challenges beyond here. And then let's get in here. And here again, I'm gonna put these in, run them in, and then I back them out just about a quarter to a half of a turn. And like I say, until I actually get pivot and everything in here, I really don't like any of these scale screws locked in. Quite honestly, it's just an installation trick that we use a ton on accessories. The biggest way to basically make an install, in my experience of most any type, is you start tightening down the first set of hardware before everything's basically loosely hanging. You're going to probably lock yourself up somewhere along the line. Not always, but there's a good chance when you're fighting a fastener somewhere. If you go back and loosen up some of the other stuff, it'll usually allow the alignment to come into place and right itself. But okay, so we got those all started. I think I did leave that one a little bit tight. There we go. So now we got all of our scale screws back in. And what do we got here? How did I miss? Just checking in on the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Alrighty, you guys, we're gonna button this up here in just a few, I promise. Right on. There we go. Josh sharing some love about what he's carrying in his Formax. Thank you very much, Zach. These are the carved design carbon fiber red infused resin scales from Real Blade Works. Very cool. Oh, don't be busting on me too bad, dude. Come on now. Right on. Hey, Midnight. I don't know if I already missed you, but have a good evening. We're just catching up in the chat here. Right on. Looks like we're talking about avoiding clones. I love that. Avoid clones at all costs. Right on. Okay. Hey, Dane. How you doing? Great to have you in here. I'm just screwing around, putting some scales, doing a scale swap here. All righty, Zach. Thank you. If you're not screaming at me too much, then I'll take that as a victory. So, but one of the things I like to do is on this pivot before I go running that through. Here I go. Get yourself a touch of Slick-O-Mall on this, guys. Telling you, stuff loves to move a little bit better with a little lube on it. And do yourself a favor and throw some lube on it. You can even on the alignment tool, I've done it in the past, where throw a little lube on that. But what you want to do is you don't want to go shoving this. You want to make sure that this thing wants to follow, but kind of ease that out. And if everything goes well, which it's not cooperating at the moment, come on now, come on now. The other thing you can do is pull this pivot back just a little bit right here. There we go. As soon as we pulled that pivot back, then it let that thing drop right in. Look at that. Our tool's gone. Let the pivot go, or the axis bar, and now we got our pivot in there. So now all we've got to do is just get our other side in, and we are back together again. As soon as we get this in, let's get our T6 out of the way temporarily, and get our old Weehaw driver with our little Weehaw extension on there. So these are great little tools. I would love to get one of the Journey Tool Co. tourist drivers. If anybody has one of those that they're not a fan of and wants to get rid of it, I've been looking for one of those, trying to get one from Journey Tool Co. or the River's Edge Cutlery version of that tourist driver from Journey Tool Co. for a couple of years now. and I keep missing them. The few that have come available, I've missed on. And I don't know if you stopped making or not, but I sure wish you'd come. I like to go ahead and lock that pivot all the way down. Give her a good crank. And what I like about doing that, and others may or may not agree, but by pulling that together, one, we're going to pull and we're going to seat this. Okay, and don't overdo it, but get it all pulled together. And even with none of the rest of those screws tight, you should struggle to want to get that out. The other thing that I've found is that once you do that, it kind of wants to pull that into alignment. And so I will make sure that our liner screws are both taut on both sides. And then I like to start up at this top corner and just snug it down. And this is one of the reasons I kind of like to do both sides of the scales instead of one at a time. And then, like I said, I didn't give myself the best light here. This is a great time to see how your alignment's doing as far as whether you're centered. And I like it from what I'm seeing from my perspective here. And so that point is where I would want to adjust it. And I like to work it all the way back once I know I've got it aligned where I want it to. I like to lock these guys both in as we go. And I just kind of bounce from side to side and work from front to back. And I've just had lots of luck with locking down the pivot, locking down this front screw first, checking the centering, and once it's right, locking these other ones down. And if nothing moved on us, we should still have a fairly nice center blade. Try to show it to you guys first. Let me get a better look. My angle is a little bit different. There we go. And so far, we're good. Now, this thing obviously is still locked up tight, right? So now we're going to come in, back our pivot off just a little bit. And believe it or not, you don't have to back them off that much. Probably a quarter of a turn. Okay. It's still, well, that's a little bit better than I thought. Look at that. Okay. Check for a little blade play. And this guy with that slick 'em all in there, give that thing 4 or 5 reps. Check it. Let that goodness, remember we polished those washers up and we got that great goodness known slick 'em all in there. And I'd say that maybe this is a touch on the firm side still. It would probably wear in just a little bit more. I'm going to back it off just a touch. And what I don't like to do on that pivot screw is back it off so much that you get a nice action, but you start to get a lot of slop. Now see, now I've got a little bit of blade play up in there. Our action is nice and silky smooth now, but now I'm a little bit too light. And like I say, when we re-Loctite it, I'll do the final adjustment on there. But then it's just a little bit at a time locking that pivot in until you get it where you like it. Coming out of there nice. How's our blade play? Still just a touch of blade play in there. And I'm just barely bumping that pivot. When I do that, very good. So looking pretty nice. Let me get a cloth to wipe this off really quick. And how we doing on time? Yeah, we're running a little bit long in the tooth. You guys aren't in a huge hurry. I'm not in a huge hurry at this point. What do we got? Ketchup in here for a few. I wipe this off. Hey, Matisfaction. How the heck are you? Great to see you. You snuck in on me, and I probably miss you. But welcome. Glad to have you here. He's eating a cherry Laffy Taffy. So things are looking up tonight. That is solid. A Laffy Taffy in general is good. Cherry is wonderful. I actually had a little bit of said Stevie Matisfaction cherry flavored beard balm on today. So speaking of cherry flavor, green apple. There you go. Right on. Very cool. Okay. So anyways, let's wipe all my greasiness off. Okay. And let's take a little look at this guy. So this is what we've got at this point. We've got those nice carved carbon fiber scales, red infused. And look at that beauty. You can kind of see when it gets the light right. See how that red really pops off of there. Yeah. So subtle, but it's nice. I wish I had some red hardware around to throw in this thing. We're just going to run with the black now. And let's see if we've got a few minutes here still. Where the heck? There we go. Let's get the old clip collection out and see if we can't find this clip that we want to throw on this guy. What do you say? Think we go with the slim? Get all the goodies out here. These are all the rejects that did not get voted. I wouldn't say rejects, they just weren't the final choices is all. So, okay, so we got that guy. My guess is probably some of the blue ones are not going to necessarily be the ones we want to do on here. But let's see what we can find that might be appropriate. What do we got? What do we got? And say probably no, probably no, probably no. We can go with a little black lynch. That's a full size. We got a little MXG gear. That's a stubby. Ooh, look at that. We got us a lynch. We got us a little patriotic action going on there. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kick all the blue ones aside right now. Just not feeling that. And then we had one of those. So I think we're going to end up probably going with one of the black choices right there. I'll get these guys out of the way for now. And we've also got the stubby on that guy. So, I can tell you this right now on my personal bug outs. I do like the smaller clips. So I am going to go with those two right there. We'll set these guys aside as well. I don't know. That might look hot on there. What do you think? What do you guys think? Super quick, super quick. We want to go with that slim guy right there. We want to go with MXG with the pinky hole in it. Or we want to go with the patriotic one. We're not going to throw a pull up or anyone. Just quick, throw me down. You like just the red thumb stud, Zach? That's a good idea. Yes, yes, especially depending on which clip we go on here. Keep it all black hardware. Just a nice red thumb stud. I can dig that. Yep, don't overdo it. What do we got? Right on. Thank you, Pens and Blades. Appreciate it. Grizzly Bear. These, I've not even heard of these before. Penn's asking Zach if he's ever tried any of the Rips Garage tech scales before. I'm going to need to, I better favorite that so I can go back and find that. And yeah, Josh, the Patriot, right on. Have to go check those out. Thank you for the trust, my man. Maddie, you like patriotic? Dane, looking nice. Thank you. I do not have any red on hand right now, Maddie. I had a bunch of blue and I had the black and then that patriotic one. Right on. Looks like, okay, yeah, we definitely got the patriotic vote there. So I don't think I even had anything else. So that wasn't even close. Let me hop in here and see if I can find some. Well, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that and waste your guys' time. I know that these screws we pulled out are not black. I will, when I go to Loctite all this down, I will track down a couple of black screws and throw that guy in the old clip box there for now. Get those out of the way so we don't lose them in the process. Set those guys aside for now as well. And let's get this old patriotic clip dropped in here. I prefer, whenever possible, to try to drop a couple of these at the same time. And we still got our T10 in there. Let's get this guy swapped out for our T6. And it's amazing what a short fingernail and that little bit will do to help you get stuff loaded up. Alrighty, and then I usually, and believe it or not, when it comes Loctite time, I will take this guy. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll show you what I do. This is one of the reasons I like these. Get that run up a little bit. And then you can actually just kind of rake that and get some Loctite on there before you drop them. Use one of your Q-tips or something like that. Oh, I love the smell of that. So, blue Loctite in the morning wakes me up. Okay. So, but get the Loctite when you're going to go. And then I like to bring them in and kind of drop them. Drop them in with both of them in. Try to catch one and then the other whenever possible. And one thing I learned, Zach, I got to give myself more light when I do this. So, okay. And then get one of them started just a little bit. Come over and grab the other one. Get it started just a little bit. Till we start to get them cranked down. Boy, those things seem long-winded too. I want to make sure that... Okay, they're not running too far past. Okay. But we will when we Loctite her down. We'll get those swapped out for the black. I know I got some sitting over here. I just didn't get them pulled out. And like I said earlier, kind of winging this. Wasn't 100% prepared whether to do that or not. But look at that. We got us a nice patriotic clip on there. We now have us beautiful, beautiful red infused, red resin carbon fiber carved scales on our trusty Benchmade bug out. So that's what we got. What do you think? And unless I miss it somewhere, I see no blood. So not that it's usually an issue, but anytime you get away with that, I think you guys are right. That Patriot clip is some deep carry goodness on there. Our action's not bad, and just looking solid. So there we go. Thank you guys for having fun with me on doing that. Been looking forward to doing that and having a little fun tearing stuff apart. I better put these guys away before they get lost, and that would be a shame because those have a home. Just have not gotten them there yet. But there we go, everybody. There is our bug out blade swap, at least for the evening, complete. And get our other stuff out of the way. Remember, go get you some Slick 'em all, guys. It really is just that good. And it just makes the action on your knives amazing. And quite honestly, once you put them on there, I haven't had to go back and add more on any of the stuff I've used it on. You just don't have to. They're amazing. When I swap this guy out, this is one of the nicer actions I've got. This is also a bug out with the Gills XL scale. But guys, this thing is just it's an amazing. And that's all it is. The same thing we just did on that other one. A couple of days of that being used after it's all Loctited down. It's going to have a super smooth, amazing, zero blade play. This is locked down. One time, slick them all. They're dialed in. So do yourself a favor. You're going to start doing this stuff. Definitely give it a try. And you will love the actions on your knife. So I promise you that. So, alrighty, let's get this old ugly gray mat out of the way. Get that beautiful Junkie Genius Hank. And look at that. We weren't going to go long tonight, but we're banging up against 2 hours again. So let's go ahead and attempt to do a giveaway and get some more of my trash out of the way. All right. So what do you guys think? You guys a fan of the card scales? Not so much. Thank you for throwing the link up there, Mr. Zach stuff on the Glow Rhino Gill scales. Get them back out here. See a couple of bug outs right there. So maybe a couple others out here. I don't know if I had any more. Maybe all the custom bug outs are back in bed for now. So yeah, I didn't really pull any of those out. Have those ready. But you can do amazing stuff with just scale swaps. 940, Met and Boss. Just saying, amazing scales. Same process, guys. I'm just saying, if the Bear's Paws can do it, you guys can probably do it too. Just take your time, take it easy. And I don't even give it a second thought anymore. except for when I'm going to try it for the first time on a live stream. And then I gave it 3 thoughts. But there we go. Another first knocked off of the list. And we got that beautiful, beautiful set of carved scales on that bug out. All right, let me get back in here, see what you guys are saying. Hey, Josh, thank you very much, my man. I appreciate you. So, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Right on. All righty. So, I think we're going to get ready to start doing a bit of a giveaway. Let's get off of that table cam. Feel like I've been ignoring you for way too long. And hi, I'm back. I really am here. It really was me. I didn't bring in a double. Get a little drink here. What are you guys drinking? Tonight was a little bit of the sparkling ice with caffeine addition. Whoa, whoa, what did I just see pop up on the bottom of my screen? What did I see? What did I see? Oh, come on now. Come on. Oh, yeah. Spartan kicked that like button. How you doing, Rolls? So thanks for stopping by, bud. We need to hook up. We need to get our schedules to collide. Just saying there, my man. Give old Rolls some love, guys. Get over to his channel. Light him up. Send him a peanut butter cookie. He doesn't like raisins. No need to go there. So I gave it a good shot, but peanut butter, yep. Cobbler, we figured out he's a fan of Cobbler too. But go show Rolls some love, man. He's a good dude. Great stuff. Great channel. Love watching his stuff. So just recently moved to Saturday live from midday to early evening. So give him a check Wednesday evenings, Saturday evenings. Make sure you give old Rolls a little love over there. Right? There you go. Right, Josh? That's what we're talking about. You know, and some people might say there's right ways and wrong ways to do this stuff, guys, when you come to playing with knives and monkeying around with them. My take is, and it's much like in the vehicles, there's no right or wrong way to build your truck, build your car. There's no right or wrong way to build your knife. Build it the way you want to and make it yours. If you're into that, do it. If you're trying to copy somebody else and that makes you happy, do that too. But yeah, whatever you do, make it your own and have a good time with it. That's what it's all about. So, ooh, root beer earlier. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't think we have any of that, but might have to get one after we're done here. Right on. Look at that. Josh showing Rose a little love there. El Cap. Yeah, this is a raisin friendly zone. It's also a Rochambeau friendly zone too. So let's not be hating on anybody if they don't like no raisin. So, but yeah, raisin oatmeal cookies. Just saying. Did do a little Jimmy John sandwich for lunch or for dinner on the way home. That's my dessert later. So if I can find a root beer, I've got a cookie to go with it. Ooh, right on. Look at that. Definitely got to get over there now. Check out this ripped garage stuff. Right on. Ooh, ice water. Yeah, I drink a lot of ice water. That's what I usually drink all day long, every day. Uh, right on, Manny. Right on there. Yeah, no. Yeah. You can question his trust, but don't be hating on him, right? No. Okay. Now that's a lot of fun. For those of you guys who don't know what's going on, Rolls and I have been having fun with raising oatmeal cookies off and on for a while. He's taking the brunt of that on his channel. He's been a good sport about it too. So just at least for me, and I'm pretty sure for him, it's just been all in good fun though. So all right, chocolate covered raisins. Yes, Maddie. Yes, Maddie. Come on, we want to know. How are you with chocolate covered raisins? Right on. Right on, right on. That's right. This community is full of amazing people. Very cool. Very cool. Oh no, looks like old broke ass and not loving the oatmeal raisin. That's good. I bet you can find a peanut butter or chocolate chip or something you probably like a lot too. So, and I like those other ones as well. So, but anyways, all right. So, like we were talking about, trying to get you guys out of here if you want to go. Let's get this out of the way for now. That's our beautiful Junk of Genius Hank that we had down. And let's get our goodie box of love out. See what we got in here. So, all right. What do we got? Get it ready. We got a bunch of stickerlicious stuff getting ready to go down. Probably I'll throw it back down where you guys can see it. There we go. So we got us a little Oh Father love right there. Get over there and show Oh Father some love. Junkin' Genius, Mr. and Mrs. Shanks. There we go. Little Sharp Guy ATX. Got him a beautiful sticker cooking there. And then we got us a little Master Moderator Zach Stuff sticker coming out. Little Knives Fast. Get over there and show Casey a little bit of love, everybody. Little Lancelot leather, better than cardboard. Couple of our brand new ones that our good friend, Mr. My Journey EDC, sent in to us this week. Thank you so much for those awesome stickers. Those are beautiful. You guys did a great job on those. My stickers got here, and of course, old Zugmonster.com is where I got those. They sent a few in there, so we'll throw those in there. And then for those of you who rolled in a little bit late, maybe you didn't hear, Pocket Talk number 4 is scheduled to premiere this Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, and it is with our good buddy, said Stevie. So please, come on out, hang out with us for a couple hours on Saturday morning. Come out and check out that premiere. Looking very much forward to doing that, getting that out there so you guys can enjoy it. Little EDC roundtable. These guys just got done celebrating their second year anniversary. And then we are going to throw in the complete 4-piece pocket razors. Here we go. All 4 of the brand new guys we're going to throw in there. Let's see what else we got in the old giveaway box here tonight. And of course, it's just not a giveaway without that holographic DSKFS sticker. We got to have that guy in there. A little traditional pocket knife sticker. Go over there and show Austin and Brian and everybody over there at Sea Riser and Cutlery and traditional pocket knife, little love. And then we got us the big Zach Stuff die cut double 940 sticker. Another TPK. And of course, it wouldn't be a Pocket Razors giveaway unless we had a little Oregon Truck and Odd Authority Squatch sticker action going on there. And of course, a giveaway is never a giveaway, but this is a very special giveaway because not only does it have a hashtag DSKFS patch in it, but guess what? It's got one of the brand new orange ones in there. So, and just got a few of those, but I'm gonna have to win those to get them, as far as I know. So there's one up for grabs right there, everybody. And then of course we have. As far as the patches go, we got a little Glow Rhino patch coming in there as well. And then we'll go ahead and we'll complete that trio of patches with a little Oregon Truck and Auto Authority patch right there. We've also got us a little Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff light in here. And then we got Bloodwood from the man, the myth, the legend, the funny man himself, Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff, and multi-talented carving extraordinaire. And we are going with the Bloodwood pen from Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff tonight. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is our giveaway package for this evening. We're just going to kind of wing the rules here a little bit. We're going to go the typical rules. We're going to go with the, yes, Mr. Branson. Yes, there is an orange one right here. Is that a thing of beauty? Let me show you the one. I'm keeping this one for myself. I'm just saying. There is an orange one, and it is amazing. It is equally amazing as the blue one. And I don't have any. Might have to figure out a way to do some horse trading and get one. But there's some red ones out there, too. So, but yeah. Get over there and show Zach Stuff from love. We got blue. We got orange. We got red. And at least on the Pocket Razors channel, a few of the orange ones I've got, they're going to have to be won. So, giveaway only on this end. That's right. Right on, right on, right on. That's right. Orange hashtag DSKFS. It is the way. Do something kind for someone. Do something kind for yourself, too. Do. Ooh, El Cap. Thank you. You like the red-blue transition one the best? Okay, very cool. That's the one I've been running a little bit there. Right on. Thank you. I love the feedback. Right on. But as far as the giveaways go tonight, guys, we're going to do kind of the typical, like we were talking about some of the crap that's going on in the community now. And if I'm just going to put it out, if I sense any funny stuff, something doesn't seem right, something can't be verified, and feel like somebody is not playing by the rules, I'm just going to kill it. If it doesn't check out, I'll pull the giveaway stuff and we'll roll it back into another giveaway or do a special giveaway to get it back out there. But let's keep it straight up. Let's be good human beings. Let's treat everybody well. Let's make sure that as far as the giveaway rules for tonight go, we're going to do the numbers game. We're going to do one guess only, from one account only. Closest to without going over. Ties will go to a second round. Nothing international, nothing, even if it doesn't have a knife, unless I know you're a supporter of the channel, the Todd Cars of the world, the people that are in here all the time that are international, and we know it. You very much qualify for this. This wouldn't be a problem. I would still prefer to go through proxy unless we can make other arrangements. But generally speaking, we're not going to monkey with any international stuff, especially if there's a knife involved. We'll figure that out down the road, but let's be good humans. Just keep it straight up. And like I say, we'll do this, and hopefully we won't have any issues. If there are any issues with getting it verified, or it's seeming like it's not right, then we'll address it then. But want to get this stuff to you guys, the supporters, like we talked about earlier. Did I see Fed Harrison rolling in there? How the heck are you, Fed? Welcome. Great to have you here, sir. But yeah, we're going to do numbers game. I'm going to probably have to get a range figured out. We don't have a ton of people in here, so we don't need a huge range. And let's see. So let's write our range down. And what do we got? What do we got? Okay, so 32 in here now. So we really only need to go Let's call it that. How about that? I don't like that one. And then let's go ahead and we are going to call it that. And this is going to be for the Pocket Razors Live number 13. Lucky number 13. If you guys didn't know it, 13 is my lucky number. Today's the 13th. And this is the 13th Pocket Razor Thursday Night Live. Alrighty. So, finish getting this written down so it's all straight up legit here. Very cool. Get this thing folded up. Okay. We're going to tuck this right here under our Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff flashlight. And then, hey, I see Sharp Guy rolling in there. How the heck are you, Sharp Guy? Oh boy, I'm going to have to come back and figure out what the heck you're talking about later, Dennis. But welcome. Glad to have you here, sir. Alrighty. So as soon as we get some start signs up there for Master Moderator Zach stuff, we'll give you a range, and then we'll get this thing rolling. Right on, right on, right on. Who doesn't have a Pacific Northwest? Well, there's not a lot of channels out there that don't have him because he is so generous. He sends them out to about everybody that I see. And I think that's awesome. We got to start on the screen from Master Moderator Zach stuff. Our range tonight, everybody, range is 400 to 500. 400 to 500. Good luck, everybody. Have a good time. Get us a little refreshment here. Ah, tasty, 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 tasty. Range is 400 to 500. 400 to 500. Good luck, everybody. One guess only, one account only, please. Let's be good humans. Not see any monkey and stuff. Moderators that are in the chat, that list that's going on around out there. For those of you who weren't in here earlier, if you see anybody that's on that list, just dump them. I got no problem with that. If everybody seems straight up, let's let it go. But yeah, if we got any funny stuff in there, mods, feel free to just dump them, get them the hell out of here. If you confident that they're on that list, not only dump them, ban them, get them the hell out of here. Look at that. We got people playing for other people. I really like that when that happens. That's very cool. Right on, right on, right on. Right on. Look at the guesses. You guys are getting the spread covered pretty good there. I like seeing that. Very cool. Remember, one guess only, closest to without going over. Range is 400 to 500. If I tell you the range is 400 to 500, or I repeat the range more than maybe some people do, it's because usually when I'm in other giveaways, sometimes I forget what the hell the range is or I miss it. I'm like, Zach, come on, tell me what the range is again. Tell me what the range is again. So that's usually just because I'm not listening that well, or I missed something. But there we go. 400 to 500 is what we're doing tonight. Yeah, looks like we're starting to slow down a little bit. Let's give her maybe another 20 or 30 there, Mr. Zach. Everybody hurry up and get your guesses in there. And before Master Moderator, Mr. Zach Stuff, throws those stop signs up, make sure you guys get over there. Check out Zach Stuff. Get over to his channel. Check him out. Show him a little bit of love over there. And keep piling on to that 15,000. 15,000 he just got there. Congratulations, Mr. Zach. And he was throwing down on Sunday. He says he's going for 20. So now our goal is to get Mr. Zach Stuff to 20K. So, and then don't forget Big Red EDC. We're trying to get that wonderful gentleman to 15K as well. So let's get lighting Big Red up. Look at that. All right, Master Moderator Zach Stuff. Got the stop signs out there. Right on, right on, right on. Very cool. And let's see what we got going on here. Right on. So our range was 400 to 500. And this is for the number 13 live. And our lucky number was 437. 437. Right on. Let's go back in here. My screen, my moderator screens are final. Let me get back up to the beginning here. And we'll see who was closest without going over. So what do we got? We are looking for 437. Ooh, Zach Stuff, 431. Pretty close right there. Ooh, Jesse just took you down, Zach, 435. All right, so we're looking for a 435, 6 or 7 at this point. And I guess I probably better pay attention to that. If I don't write it down, then we had Jesse there at 435. Okay. What else we got? You had some good guesses in here, guys. You guys were spreading it out nice, too. Ooh, look at Sharp Die coming in with a low number. Ooh, I like that. Okay. I like to play low numbers. That's why I say that. So, we got anybody closer than 435? 435. Looking for 437. Ooh, I jumped a little bit. Let me check the bottom end of this. I'm just double checking. I'm seeing Jesse with 435. What's everybody else seeing? Jesse? You guys seeing Jesse as well? Dane seeing Jesse? El Cap seeing Jesse? Zach Stuff's got Jesse. I'm going to say we got a consensus. Craig, I understand. I feel that way a lot, man. Looks like Jesse. Jesse, congratulations, sir. Please send me an email, pocketrazors@gmail.com. Make sure I've got all your info. We'll dial it in and make sure that we get this packaged up and get it headed your way. But get me your shipping info. If you get it to me quick, I'll try to get it done tonight. I got a couple others to put together tonight and try to get it dropped in there tomorrow. But get it to me as soon as you can, and we'll get you all taken care of there, my man. And thank you guys for playing nice. From what I could see from this end anyways, I didn't see any funny business going on. I did go back through some of my stuff, and so far, all of my giveaways, it does not seem like any of the offending idiots have had anything to do with any of them. So I feel pretty good. Everything's been legit up to this point, and I sure hope some of these channels that have been getting hammered with some of this crap are able to get some of it shut down there. So, but anyways, Jesse. 420 Jesse got me. There you go. Right on. Look at that. You guys are awesome. Right on, El Cap. So, but yeah, no, guys, appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out again on another Thursday night live with me. I really enjoy it. Just it's always fun to come and hang out, even when you come home tired, which I was tonight. Get going in here, it just picks me up, and probably wide awake till 4 o'clock in the morning again now. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. And love you guys. Remember to get out and check out Pocket Talk number 4, Saturday morning, Pacific time, 10 a.m., right here on the Pocket Razors channel. That's going to be Pocket Talk number 4 with Mr. Said Stevie. Don't miss it. You're going to love it. It was a great conversation. Make sure you get over and check out the first three Pocket Talks as well. Zach Stuff, Big Red EDC, and Sharp Guy ATX. Those were all wonderful conversations. And yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend. Try to get out of here. Just checking the chat, making sure I'm not seeing something that I should before I get out of here. Is there anything that I needed to open up and show? Let's make sure. No knife tonight that I've concealed, so we didn't forget to not show the knife, but give you a good picture of the pen there. The rest of it was mostly stickers and whatnot. Zach Stuff throwing up the link there for knifetubeschedule.com. Please get over there, check that out. That's where to find out who's going live and when. Get over, check out our Friday night stuff coming up. I know we usually got some said faction going on Friday nights. Javon, I think, is usually throwing out. Casey, I think, usually does a Friday. What else we got? Who else we got going on Friday? I think Lefty. Is Lefty doing something on Friday too? Maybe the Crispy Donut guys. I think Bees. Yeah, Bees is definitely going Friday nights usually. Metal Complex. Javon, said faction. Saturday, remember that Pocket Talk in the morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, here at the Pocket Razors channel. And don't forget to hit all the other good stuff. I know we got Rochambeau rolling Saturday evenings now. Don't quote me on it. I think he's going 8 Central, 7 Pacific, or 8 Mountain, 7 Pacific, I think. Check out Rolls. And then, of course, Big Red EDC. I believe we're back to normal 10 o'clock this week. And then, what's Maddie saying there? Maddie, what are you saying? Barbecue edition? Is that on said faction? Did I miss that while I was looking away? A little barbecue edition. Right on. Right on. Ooh. Gonna dish all the Blade Show antics. Very cool. So it sounds like you guys definitely want to make sure that you catch said faction Friday night. Very cool. Thank you, El Cap. Throwing a little love to Oregon Truck and Auto Authority Way. Very cool. And yeah, Saturday, make sure you Big Red. Sunday, of course, Master Moderator Zach Stuff. Get on over there to the Zach Stuff channel. Check out his Sunday Fun Day Live going 12 o'clock typically. He hasn't said that he's not planning to do it this weekend. I didn't verify that. But let's get over there and check him out. Stella's usually rocking it on Sundays. OCD for EDC's typically rocking it. And I haven't caught Edgy Americans for the past couple of weeks. Just time hasn't worked. I understand that that's been bouncing around between him and Brother John's channel a little bit there. Grateful Panic's channel. Not sure what's going on. Maybe they've been having some issues with YouTube or whatnot. Make sure you check those guys out on Sunday. And of course, Monday, Pocket Metal. I think Casey does a live on Monday. But yeah, get out, check all the good stuff. Our good friend Sharp Guy ATX been running a Tuesday night live. I did not see you on Tuesday though, Dennis. I was there looking for you. Did you not run one? But I think most Tuesdays Sharp Guy's running one in the evenings. And then of course Rolls we were talking about earlier, one day running a Wednesday night and a Saturday night live. So knifetubeschedule.com. Check it out. Get all your great content. Double check what we got here. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jesse. I see that. Um, do, 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 do. Thank you to all the moderators, Zach Stuff, Master Moderator, Matisfaction, Todd Carr, El Cap's been in here all night long. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate all of you guys. But yeah, everybody give a shout out to all the mods and appreciate all the help, throwing up all the links, all the love. Appreciate all you guys being here, spending a couple hours with me again on Thursday night. Means a lot. You guys have been crushing the like button here on the lives. Please get out and check out some of the other content. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Love seeing you guys back here. I'm going to start to move on out of here. Just checking to make sure nobody's screaming at me here. Looks like I'm clean. Don't looks like I'm doing anything too rookie-like and forgetting anything. But I'm going to get on out of here. Look at that. We got Zach Stuff throwing us down a little hokey pokey shake on the way out. Let's get you back up in here. I'm going to give you the remember to do something kind for someone. And then haven't pulled this one up for a little bit. I need to get some more of these ordered in. But remember our good friends at Till Valhalla Project. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. So be kind, support each other. Almost forgot Work Knife Balance. Get over, check out his channel. He posted one of the best videos I've ever seen posted on YouTube the other day. Get over there, check it out. It's 2-3 days ago. I'm sorry, I meant to have the link ready to share on that. Go to my community tab. I put a community post of my channel out there. It'll get you there. Just wonderful. Good on you, Work Knife Balance. Get out there, support your friends. Just be kind. Do something nice for somebody. And until next time, everybody, peace out. We'll see you next time. You guys have a great one. Have a super weekend. Be safe. And we'll see you next time. Take care.